halfway through October, or as we like to say on the show, Crocktober. And no one celebrates this and handles the dark arts of Crocktober more than our next guest. Ladies and gentlemen, our foodie queen, the one, the only, Stephanie Hansen.
Hi!
The dark arts of...
Crocktober is like my jam.
Yeah.
But you guys, okay, you know how they say like 3 strikes and you're out?
First of all, I've never seen you in leather. I just want to acknowledge
I love.
you are...
I have a date tonight with the lobster, so
Pew, pew,
yeah,
pew.
7 o'clock.
It's like Leather Tuscadero's
Yes.
sister. Pew, pew, pew.
Gosh,
Okay, anyway.
didn't you love leather Tuscadero?
I did.
Okay, 3 strikes and you're out. I had pumpkin spice cold brew. They did not like. Then I came on the show to do my butterboard and promptly choked on a chrysanthemum flower.
Yeah.
So today I was like, let's just play it safe and do something a little simpler for Crocktober.
This segment is going to go off without a hitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, good, because otherwise I'd be out.
Yeah. What do we...
Crocktober is also Instant Pot because the Instant Pot is also a crock pot. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
You can treat your Instant Pot just like a crock pot. So every day I've released a new recipe that's either made in the Instant Pot or in the crock pot. And apple sauce is a really just easy, basic way to get more nutrients, use up seasonal apples, and you don't have all the added processed stuff.
Oh.
Okay? So
we're making applesauce.
We are. So
I've never done this.
super simple. So
Okay.
you just go to your local orchard or your farmer's market and you buy some apples. I like my applesauce.
Giant knife, girl. That is a giant knife.
You have to have a good knife to cut apples.
Okay.
I like my applesauce chunky, so I just cut around the core and nothing fancy here.
Okay.
And I cut it into like halves or thirds.
Okay.
So I use big chunks, right? So you do this to about 8 to 10 apples. There's a recipe on my website.
Okay.
Then, and I have already done this, so we're just imagining for a second. I'm gonna use this. We're gonna just add the ingredients right in here like we're really doing this, okay?
Okay, but you already did this.
Yes, it's already in the pot, so I can show you what it looks like at the end.
Got it.
And I made this morning. It's fresh.
Oh.
So you put your apples in, you put a half a cup of water, okay? So just water.
Just water.
You throw some maple syrup, you put some honey.
And you're not really measuring, right? It just...
No, you can measure. I have actual measurements on my website. But,
Okay,
you know,
but for
this
television.
is the magic of TV.
Yeah.
So you put your honey. This is my friend Sue. She has bees. She always gives me honey. This is from 2016.
I love. Only you would have a woman named Sue, who's your friend who makes her own damn honey.
It's
only
awesome.
you.
Okay, then you're gonna add your cinnamon. Now you can use mace and cloves and nutmeg. I'm using allspice because that's what I had.
Okay.
It basically is all those things mixed together. Here's a key ingredient, friends. When you're using sugar, what else do you need to balance out the sugar?
Salt.
Salt. Yes, so we use a teaspoon of salt. Oh, this was apparently wet and not coming out, so there you go.
Okay.
So that's all that's gonna be in our applesauce with just a little bit of lemon juice for acid, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna put that in our Instant Pot. It's already in there.
Okay.
So people are scared of the Instant Pot. So we're gonna release the Instant Pot.
Because we think it's going to explode.
Yeah, and it's not. And this one has been coming to temperature for a while because I had to start it early. So I don't even know if we'll get any of the smoky smoke. Yeah, we didn't. Any of the shh, we didn't have that today. So I'm gonna just undo this and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Are you ready for the overhead shot, my friend Eric? Okay, so
We can't really see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
Eric's too far. It's the... There we go. Okay.
So you've got liquid, you've got the seasonings that are on top, and then you're just gonna take a spoon. In this case, I have a spatula. Ooh, I'm vigorously stirring. I don't want to get it on you.
I don't care.
And you just stir it up.
I'll get out of the way. That smells really good stuff.
And it's chunky, but if you want it smooth, like if you were feeding a baby maybe, or your husband, you can just...
Do you and Kurt often feed each other applesauce?
You know, it might be like a 9.5-week situation. I don't know. What you do at your house is fine. So now I'm going to show you.
Can you please tape that for a future episode? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
on my refrigerator, can you imagine all my mason jars?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you see that?
That
and
looks
it's chunky.
Yeah.
It's cooked. It's delicious. You can just put it in like a mason jar.
May I have some?
Yeah, I brought these cute little cups for you.
You're you're gonna give me the fresh stuff?
Yes.
Oh, look how nice you are. Is this gonna burn my mouth?
Maybe.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay.
So good.
If you do say so yourself.
Well, you know, I was afraid I was gonna strike out. What's happening?
It burned my mouth.
Oh, you're a fragile flower.
Yeah. This is good. Oh, I feel it going down. It's like right here.
I think it's very warm. It snowed outside this morning, and I was making applesauce in the kitchen. I was all cozy.
We're gonna send some of this to Charlie at TMZ to warm her up. Yeah.
Okay, I know we're wrapping up. Quick.
Yeah, girl, we're done. But please do what you want.
Quick applesauce cocktail. Vodka.
Forget the commercial.
Vodka,
it's a cocktail. Yeah.
Rum or nothing, because you're like I might be having some sober-tober time. I have to name everything.
You're having sober-tober?
I am. I've just been like having a few sober days.
I love
days
it.
Where I don't drink.
That's not a month, Steph.
No. I can't do a month. I have too many events, so it's just.
Well, give it to me.
I wanted to make sure it was good before I give it to you.
Oh, okay.
So this could be a mocktail. You could add rum. You could add whiskey. You could add vodka. Apple cider cocktail recipes at stephaniesdish.com. I did it! I'm not strikes, and I got in just in time to home plate.
More with Hansen when we come back. Back in a moment. Ooh.
Just a little like.
I don't mind it in the drink that I do at Starbucks.
Okay.
The brown sugar, oatmeal shake, and espresso. You'll like that. Welcome back. More with my buddy, the one, the only, Stephanie Hansen. Now, she's not kidding. She is her and March are the queens of Crockpot and Instant Pot recipes. And you have, in my hand, I have your top 5 Crockpot recipes for Crocktober.
Now, I brought Stephanie March into this kind of kicking and screaming because she wasn't really a Crockpot person. But the Instant Pot really has like changed the game because you can make things so fast. And pressure cooking really works great for lots of things. So my #1 recipe for Crocktober that's been on my site for a while is the chicken wild rice soup. You make it in the Instant Pot, and wild rice in the Instant Pot can be done really quickly, quicker than on the stovetop, and I think you get a better result.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't like my rice super I want it a little chewier.
Me too.
Particularly if you're going to have it in a soup, because you don't want it just all to break down. Or if you're going to make like an apple salad with chicken and that wild rice, you want a little crunchy.
Yes. #2, I'm excited about this. We talked about this in our meeting. Corn chowder with potato and bacon.
Yes, this, if you like right this time of year, you can get corn at the farmer's market, and you can get it off the husk and cut it down, and then you just freeze the bags of it. So all winter long you can have like delicious corn. This is just bacon, potatoes, onions, a little bit of cream, all of your corn. You can put your corn stalks right in your pot and then fish them out afterwards so you get a little extra juice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a fun little.
Yeah, using everything,
We need to do a segment because I need to learn how to make soup. I've never made soup, and I need to. Hey, don't shame me, audience.
That's the other thing I think if I write another cookbook, it might have to be about soup.
It's gotten bad when I'm yelling at the studio audience.
Stop it!
5-minute mac and cheese.
You guys, I love a good Kraft mac and cheese when you're hungover or you absolutely have nothing in the van. Sometimes we eat mac and cheese. But you can make Kraft macaroni and cheese in your Instant Pot in 5 minutes. You really can. So you can put the water in, put the noodles in, you do the Instant Pot, then you are going to add your milk and your cheese. And it's just like Kraft, but it's way less crappy ingredients, right? Because it's using regular cheese, regular things. So that recipe is really a hit because I think a lot of people, this is the time of year where kids have school and activities, and you can teach your kid how to make a 5-minute Instant Pot macaroni and cheese, just like you could teach them how to make Kraft on the stove.
Yeah.
It's probably safer, actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
I love the
Instant Pot.
Kraft, the shells and cheese with the pouch with that molten lava cheese is so good. I'm sorry, that's what I lived on in my
That's all
20s.
right.
Yeah. Next, number 4, instant pot gravy.
Okay, so Thanksgiving's coming up. Last year, we did a whole Instant Pot gravy segment on the show. We'll probably have to revisit that
We probably
because
will.
it did really great. It's super nice to make Instant Pot gravy because it frees up your time, your pot. You can have it in the pot, sitting there and warming while you're waiting for your guests and you're getting your turkey ready. It's really a huge time saver.
And Stephanie's right. We'll redo this. We'll have that coming up in November.
We should have like a whole show of my favorites. Like my top 5 episodes. Pumpkin spice cold brew will probably not be there.
Well, while we're at it, why don't we just change the name of this dump to Stephanie? You know what I mean?
Stephanie and Jason. All right.
And Kendall. Yeah.
And Kendall. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kendall.
Last
I gotta
one.
have someone to feed.
Yeah, last one, spaghetti and meatballs.
Okay, and I made this on the show too. This is where you put the tomato sauce in the bottom of the Instant Pot, throw the dried noodles on top. Then you have meatballs. You can make fresh or you can buy like a Simix meatball, whatever works for you. They can be turkey, they can be vegan, doesn't matter. Then you throw it all in your pot, close up your pot, and then you have literal spaghetti and meatballs. You open up the pot, you stir, you stir, you stir, and the noodles are cooked.
Done.
Yeah.
Stephanie Hansen, everybody, for this list of all the recipes. Go to stephaniesdish.com. Right there's her website. And buy her cookbook. It's out. True
yeah.
North Cabin Cookbook, wherever books are sold. Oh, yeah, you wrote a book.
Oh, yeah, I did.
It's game time with our studio audience when we return. Back after this.
I'm going out with Luke and Tracy.